everyone. So 2 weeks ago I posted about my first impression of SAP, which revolved around the collaborative atmosphere here as well as the impact that I knew I would be able to make. And when I was thinking back about this, I realized that first impressions are super important, and this is because they have such a lasting influence on us. And I think that this is especially true in regard to the place that you choose to work, because as soon as you have that first impression, you're able to say, is my passion relatable to this workplace? Am I able to bring what I love to do into the office every single day? In my case, I love communicating and making an impact by sharing my ideas, which I'm really able to do at SAP based on that collaborative atmosphere and the huge value of teamwork that we have here. And so I talked to a few of my early talent colleagues, and they had a lot to say, and a lot of this really related back to people just like mine. And based off these impressions, we're really able to run with purpose here, which, is us sharing our passions and how they relate to our work here. And I thought that it would be really cool to show you what they had to say, which I'm going to do right now, and I hope that you enjoy. Thanks.
So on my first day coming to SAP, I saw so many people from different countries, from different regions, from different cultures, and they all share the same similarities. They're really professional, they're really friendly, and they also have a really passionate for SAP.
Hey Cody, so what was your first impression of SAP?
My first impression of SAP was the willingness and openness of everybody in my department, and also the opportunities that SAP gives me to grow as a person and as a professional.
Hey Carol, so what was your first impression of SAP?
My first impression of SAP was the overall sense of teamwork. Everyone on my team is very willing to help me out, offer collaboration, which really makes working on projects a lot more interesting and enjoyable.
Great.
My first impression of SAP was how lucky I was to work for a globally recognized and respectable company. I feel you have the room to grow and to learn from your mentors and colleagues.
Hey Pete, so what was your first impression of SAP?
My first impression of SAP and what really struck me was the incredible intelligence of all the people that work here and how passionate and involved they are with their work. It's not that you don't find that anywhere, but to find that so consistently throughout an organization really was one of the first things that really caught my eye and my notice and really impressed me about the organization.
Hey Ashley, so can you tell me a little bit about what you do here at SAP?
Sure. So my name's Ashley Thomas. I'm out of the Newtown Square office, and I'm part of the SAP Graduate Academy program.
Okay, so what was your first impression coming to SAP?
My first impressions were different, I guess, from a lot of other people's stories. I've always grown up with SAP. My father's been here for about 17 years on the consulting side.
Oh, wow.
And so I never imagined myself coming to SAP. I went to St. John's University and I did a combined degree in education and computer science. So I always wanted to be a teacher. I wanted to teach, but during the last year of my studies, with my father's encouragement, he was like, just try an internship at SAP, something new. And where I live, there's not much job-wise, a summer job-wise. And so I literally was just like, all right, I'll try something new. So I came out to the Newtown Square office, and I landed an internship with Enterprise Support, which falls within SAP's Active Global Support. And it was perfect for me because it combined both my degrees in computer science and education, and I worked on the customer education side. So a lot of it was just, setting up academies, setting up classes for customers, and that's where I kind of grew my organic passion for SAP. I knew that I loved the company, I loved the products and the solutions, and most importantly, the people. And I knew that I belonged here, but my next step was figuring out, what it is that I could do here, what it was kind of in store for me.
Well, I hope that these have you thinking about your first impressions of SAP and how these have really impacted you and helped you be able to run with purpose at such an amazing company. And next week, I will be posting a blog about the importance of networking and have a bunch of tips on there, which I think will be really helpful to early talents and really anyone at SAP. So I look forward to you reading that. Bye.